Have you ever had a dream where it's like you haven't started dreaming yet, but you're laying in bed and it feels like your body is being pulled off of your bed, like you're going to fall off your bed. And then you're being like pulled on the floor somewhere. This has happened to me a lot, not recently, but it's definitely a regular thing that I'm used to. My sister says that the feeling of being pulled like away from where you're sleeping is actually like your astral body, like coming out of your body. Now, it's just weird because when I think about this thing that happens where it feels like my body's being pulled out, like as if gravity is pulling it in a different direction off of my bed, like I said, like that's just weird. And then if I try to move, it's like I can't move. And like I don't really sense that there's anything else in the room, but it's just like super weird. Like, how am I doing that? I don't know. But I have had actual dreams where I'm laying in bed and I'm like, my eyes are not closed. It's like I'm dreaming that my eyes are open and I'm being pulled out of my bed and outside. But I usually like stop dreaming before like I get pulled outside. I always wondered what would happen if I were to just let my body keep being pulled. Scary, scary, I don't know. But so that kind of experience I've like read it on the internet is indicative of alien abductions. And I mean, because I've had these dreams before, I'm like, aliens, no, it's just a dream. But I can see, if people don't dream a lot, that they would think that they were abducted by aliens if they had that kind of dream. But personally, me, since I dream literally every night, multiple dreams, like it's just normal for me. And yeah, I mean, could I have been abducted by aliens? Sure, it's a possibility, but do I believe that I was? No. Alrighty, so the other day, I was laying in bed, and sometimes when I'm laying in bed, drifting to sleep, I start seeing like pictures, images, just kind of rushing through. So that was happening. But then all of a sudden, it was like this super strong energy just stopped the pictures and pulled me out of my bed to the top of my stairs. And it stopped me at the stairs. So like my eyes were like open, but I know I was dreaming. Like it was like my astral body or something. I don't know. But so I see like around here, a black figure, like just kind of like this much of its body, poke out of the wall, like sideways, and is looking at me while I'm at the top of the stairs, just kind of hanging out, like sideways, just staring at me. And it's just a black figure, like no face, just shadow. And I'm just staring at it like, what the heck is this? Because this is like the strongest. It's like all of a sudden I was awake, but not awake. Because I'm staring at it and I'm like, what the heck? And then all of a sudden my body, like I feel my body jerk and I wake up. Like super weird, right? That particular thing has never happened to me before. And it was not like my body was being pulled and I couldn't move. It was like I was pulled out of my bed in the upright position rather than laying down. Sort of like my attention was being pulled to that thing. Weird. And then that same night, when I was going to sleep, I have two cats, and one of my cats will, like, when I'm laying down, she'll jump on the bed and then kind of come around my head and sniff, and then decide which side she's going to start pawing at to request to come underneath the covers. So she did that, and I petted her for a little bit, but she didn't seem to want to come underneath the covers. She just kind of sniffed, looked, and then went and slept down at my feet. After she did that, I felt this like heavy energy do the same thing that she did. And my brain immediately thought, this is a ghost cat or a ghost animal, because I've had before, like when my first pet, which was a cat named Kitty, after he died, for a long time, I would be laying in bed and hear him pitter patter down the hall into my room, and feel him and hear it jump on my bed and like, walk as he walked from my feet up to sleeping up here by my head. But he was dead. So I felt that a lot, even various places that I moved to. So I know that cat definitely comes to watch over me, but this energy felt heavy. It was just really heavy, and I was like, what is this? And I could also feel that my third eye was very open, and my crown chakra. So it was like I was able to really sense that night stuff. Whew, yeah, creepy. Have you had an experience like that? Do you know anyone who's had an experience like that? Share it with me in the comments. I would love to know, because this is weird, and yeah, I don't personally know anyone who's had an experience like this.